Welcome to Useless Agent, your safe space from stupidity and the magazine scary. Welcome to Useless Agent, your safe space. From stupidity and the magazine scary clown show. You are all fair game in the eyes of the wicked, and we see you. Here we go.
Uncle Ray! Oh shit, motherfucker! I'm Kenny Rogers! No! We suck again!
The greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. What? Are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't even have to take care of ourselves yet. We gotta learn how to care.
To Useless Agent, your safe space from stupidity and the magazine scary clown show. You are all fair game in the eyes of the wicked, and we see you. Here we go.
Uncle Ray! Oh shit, motherfucker! I'm Kenny Rogers! No! We suck again!
The greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. What? Are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't even have to take care of ourselves yet. We gotta learn how to care for one another. We're gonna save the fucking planet? The planet has been through a lot worse than us. Been through all kinds of things worse than us. Been through earthquakes, volcanoes, plate tectonics, continental drifts, solar flares, sunspots, magnetic storms, the magnetic reversal of the poles. Hundreds of thousands of years of bombardment by comets, asteroids, and meteors, worldwide floods, tidal waves, worldwide fires, erosion, cosmic rays, recurring ice ages.
Hey, Jay-Z. Okay, sorry about that. That was a brutal setup. I was trying to set up the screen before it got all fucked up, and so welcome to the show today. It's been a while. And the reason so is just honestly. I've been trying to spend a lot more time on TikTok to get that page going, and it's finally hitting some strides, and so we're finally getting past the double digits. I've been doing this for a couple of years, and I never took it that seriously. So seeing it now, seeing the page, what it is now, is a lot better. It's a lot more encouraging, because we're finally getting into that triple digit mark, and we are on average, get a few hundred views, per post. So it's pretty sweet being able to reach that many people all at the same time. So what's today's episode about? Today we're talking about the alpha male universe. Now, to the uninitiated, the alpha male universe is basically it's a collective of a bunch of just cringe ass fucking people making the most cringe ass content. And so one of the people that I like to blow up the most is Queen Bitch Azoulay. And I barely need a reason why. I mean, you guys know that he gang raped a fucking 15-year-old kid. And so, yeah, he's always gonna get the shit end of the stick from real people because we see right through it. And let's go ahead and check it out. So he did a live stream, which it was fucking hilarious because here at Kick, I'm not very popular on YouTube. On YouTube, I have a few bits more people, but um, yeah, I just love blowing this motherfucker up because this is a guy that has apparently has hundreds of thousands of followers on YouTube. Now, the way that works is usually you get at least 10%. So looking at his view count, there was like 999 on a account that has hundreds of thousands of viewers. So obviously that's a fucking bot account. There's nothing real about that account. That's a bullshit account. And he basically just pays for a bunch of bots to pretend to be followers. And I used to get those messages all the fucking time from these guys that they make pages and they offer you hey, for $20 I'll get you like 100,000 viewers. And it's like, yeah, none of those numbers matter. Like I would much rather have a couple of hundred followers that actually watch this shit than to have a fucking million fucking bots that don't have anything to do with anything. So let's go ahead and start off with his goofy ass stream, because this is a guy that gang raped a 15-year-old, and now he's trying to make jokes about it. It's pathetic.
About me. Who does she think she is? Also, she only looks like she's 15, so I'm not gonna talk to her anymore. You want to hear it in Chinese, Shaolin monk style? This is the Shaolin monk style.
That is the quality. That's the quality streaming that we expect from Queen Bitch Azoulay. Literally, the guy's got way better lighting than me and a better camera than me. But it's fucking hilarious how he has absolutely nothing to say but to try to challenge people into fighting. And so he's going after what's called the Bubba Army. The Bubba Army is, a few different channels. We follow guys like John Bravo, and they make fun of guys like Wesley Watson and Ben Azoulay. So when he tries to say, oh, they talk about the allegations, motherfucker, you pled guilty. You pled guilty to oral copulation with a fucking minor. That's still a fucking diddler. And he doesn't understand that. He thinks that somehow because he was only 18, it's like, dude, that's it. That's it. You don't have to go any further than that. The very fact that you were 18 and doing this shit to a 15-year-old, and the poor kid, couldn't even go to testify against him because what, most fucking people that have been raped don't want to see their fucking rapist. They don't ever want to see that person again. And to him, that's a sign that it was all fake and shit. And he's just an absolute piece of shit. Who the fuck walks around trying to say that, oh yeah, so what, he's 15, I was only 18. That means you're a fucking grown-up compared to her. And so, yeah, he's just going to keep on going with this shit. So let's. Did he really just say, I don't want to brag? I mean, that's all you do is brag. That's who you are. You fucking brag about what mommy and daddy's money have helped buy, because we know damn well you don't make your own fucking money. You just work for your fucking mom and dad's construction company or whatever the fuck. You know, he's a total piece of shit. He makes all of his videos in his mom's kitchen and tries to pretend like he's such a fucking badass when all this motherfucker does is flex. Like, he's constantly flexing, like right there while he's holding up that Rolls Royce fucking remote. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to do? Like, what is that supposed to do? Is that supposed to make me like be in awe of you? Because I just see a douchebag with a little fucking key fob. You know, who the fuck cares? You know, you're not the fucking car you drive. You're not your fucking khakis. You are a fucking human being. You're a man that has wants, needs, ambitions. And all you have ever done is brag about your clout, which you get from mommy and daddy. You brag about having, you know, the only thing he can brag about successfully is on, you know, his steroided up fucking body. Yeah, sure, whatever. But this fucking moron actually thinks he sounds like a gangster. Gangsters don't fucking talk like that. You know who does talk like that? Clout chasing bitches. And now he's trying to say that, oh, I'm giving up on the body coaching and shit. These life coaches, they're all fucking grifters. They're all fucking lying pieces of shit that just want to fucking make you, you know, give out money so he can give you a fucking calorie count sheet and then pretend that he somehow like influenced your life. And there's a small group of these fucking douchebags that keep giving this cocksucker money. And that is the biggest problem. No matter how many times we fucking, you know, expose him for what he's done to that 15-year-old girl, and there's more cases of him fucking diddling kids out in fucking Israel.
That was $500,000 that I spent on a car that I drive.
No one gives a fuck. So, like, this is what he does. He just stays on camera showing his stupid shit.
Well, guys, it looks like we are here yet again with one of the biggest clowns in the alpha male universe, and a man that somehow keeps making it worse with disgusting excuses and quotes every time that he opens his mouth. Good old Bend Over Azoulay.
Okay, what's up with Bendover?
And the last time that we discussed our friend here, who clearly just has a humiliation kink, he was fully in the middle of his new Twitch streaming career, and it was as disastrous as you would have expected it to be. So we ended up covering a lot of funny moments from it, and just covered the downright ridiculous stories that he attempted to pass as being the truth, and it was all just completely hilarious in general. But even though we covered a good chunk of his stream, we didn't cover one topic in particular, which has to do with the fact that this goober is responding to everyone and anyone that might possibly give him the time of day. And this includes people like Wes Watson, John...
Oh, yeah, he's going to try to call out John Bravo and that. And yeah, what's it called? He works for, like, his... he basically just works for his parents and shit. And I forgot what I was going to say. Something about something. All right, I'll just let him continue.
And on his first two streams, when we did hear him respond to it, he originally just got mad and hit us with a few banger quotes like these right here, where he basically ended up crashing out a little bit and told us to go fuck our mothers and called us bitches.
Oh, this 15-year-old girl. She was 15. Eat a cock.
That's a man that has not learned a goddamn thing from his fucking prison stint. Now, again, Dude gang raped a fucking 15-year-old kid, and yet he constantly goes out and pretends like he's a fucking victim. And oh, I was only 18, so fucking douche. You know, and then he tries to talk about improving the quality of people's life. How about that fucking 15-year-old kid? What about the quality of her fucking life? You fucking stripped her of that. You stripped her of a fucking childhood. You stripped her of having a fucking normal teenage life. That poor fucking woman probably has to still fucking think of your stupid, ugly fucking face. We know that you guys literally bit her. And so this poor kid, to him, he's the victim because he got caught. And that's the fucking world we live in today, where the most disgusting pieces of shit are somehow the heroes of the story. You can't be a victim and a victor at the same time, but that's what these fucking douchebags want. They want everything both ways. They want it to seem like they are so fucking innocent when they never are. And then you go on and tell people they should go fuck their mothers. Why? Because they're calling you out for exactly who you fucking are. And finally, can someone just tell this motherfucker, dude, you are not nearly as attractive as you think you are. Straight up, he's always trying to say that he's sexy. And it's like, dude, you straight up look like some fucking dude that would be driving a UPS truck. You don't look like a fucking millionaire. You don't look like a gangster either. You just look like a fucking piece of shit diddler. But maybe that's because I already know who you are.
Everybody on the internet that says that shit. You guys are all a bunch of weak fucking men.
15-year-old.
All Me Too movement.
All Me Too movement is not a sentence, you stupid fucking goober. And another thing, I love is hearing him try to fucking speak. He speaks English like as if he's never been to America. He's only read a couple books. And it's like, motherfucker, you're a 34-year-old man that has lived in America for your whole fucking life. Sure, you go out to your fucking Israelis bullshit, but you've basically been American your entire life. And somehow you still can't speak the language. And still, for the one thing he says all the time that cracks me the fuck up is he doesn't know that sheep, plural, is sheep. There's no S at the end of sheep. They're just sheep, you fucking idiot.
What's left is some comments of a loser man. Low life.
Rapes a 15-year-old, then lies about it, then tries to go online claiming to be a sleeper cell agent that never existed. And, the very first podcast he got on to talk about how he did counterterrorism, the dude fucking got him right there. He said, wait a minute, you just said that 10 years ago you were homeless and, 20 years ago you were working, at the construction place, you were laying carpet. And so it's like, yeah, because the motherfucker's story doesn't add up. He's so full of shit. And so what does a fucking person do when he's full of shit and he gets fucking brought up all of his shit? He's not going to take accountability. He's going to attack the people that are fucking, calling him out. Because he can't call out the actual message itself. He can't fuck with it. He is a rapist. He is a fucking pedophile. And he can't fight that. So what does he do? He fights you instead. He'll call you a bitch. And somehow, to him, respect, honor, these things don't matter. It's just how much do you have in your wallet and how much did daddy give you this morning?
Degenerate man.
Again,
who are saying she was 15.
Why is he saying it like such a fucking creep? Like, Jesus Christ, this guy is fucking oily and nasty, dude.
Go f your mother.
Guy who literally cried on camera saying, this coming from the same piece of shit that cried when he got some sort of death threat or some shit. We could tell he wrote it himself. It's all his shitty ass broken fucking English. And it talked about how someone was going to rape his mother. And so he's like, my mother had cancer or some fucking bullshit like that. You know, who would do this thing? It's like, you motherfucker, you would do it. So we all know damn well the very fucking letter that he received was his own letter. Like, he wrote his own little death threat and then read it online and put it out there. And when they had looked up the email address, it didn't exist. They looked up the server. The server hadn't been used in years. So it was a bullshit fucking little fake ass letter. And the whole time he's crying, saying, you know, who would do that to my mother? Like, listen to what you just said, you fucking piece of shit. And you know, I really do hope that he has to fight Ali Sob, because you know, I just want to see his Zionist fucking face get smashed the fuck in. I can't stand this guy, obviously, but I mean, listen to how he talks. How the fuck can you have respect for a piece of shit like that?
And then come back and tell me she was 15. I was also a teenager, 18.
Yeah, that means you were an adult, you fucking idiot.
And she fucked my life.
No, you fucked your life because you raped a 15-year-old. See, it's all this guy does is cry about his fucking plight. Doesn't give a fuck about anybody else's. And you know why he's got that big ass beard? It's because he's hiding the fact that he has no chin. Now, I have a butt chin, you know, it's got the line in the middle. So I grew out my beard because I was self-conscious about the butt chin. And, you know, I used to get like Leno jokes and shit when I was a kid. It was more prevalent then. I had like a half moon face. And so I grew this beard out so I didn't have to see the butt chin anymore. But this dude has no chin whatsoever. So that's why he has all that fucking pubic hair growing out of his fucking face. He's fucking disgusting. He's fucking worthless. And I just really wanted to trash him for a good half hour. I'm glad I did this. Soothing. So, yeah, he then talks about, what's it called? He just makes the fucking worst jokes and just like, he literally tells these like dad jokes and just expects people to laugh. So I would just love to see him in Bill Sitchin where someone says, dude, you're a fucking joke. Like,
And how old was I? That's funny. You know what's funny, guys? Because I'll tell you, I have three of the greatest.
It's not a lot of people.
You're a nice guy. F students are the inventors, and you guys already know they are. And the third one, she was 15.
About it. I mean, doesn't that make you fucking sick? You know, and this is why Ben Azoulay deserves to be completely deplatformed, because he's clearly a danger to those around him. If I had a child, I would never allow my child to go near him. I would avoid his house on Halloween. You know, I don't trust what you're going to put in the candy. Like, everything about this dude screams, hide your kids, you know? And it really does. It just feels like just another way of saying just hide your fucking kids, because that dude is a fucking rapist. So that's about all the time I got for today. I just really wanted to trash the shit out of Ben Azoulay. And yeah, because he's gaining more followers somehow, some fucking way. More impressionable, incorrigible young men are falling for his bullshit. And it is just that bullshit. And it breaks my heart because, you know, young men have a, you know, you have a duty, you have an unwritten laws that we have to follow. There's just certain, you know, certain oaths we take. And one of those is to protect women and children and to protect those that are weaker than you and to fucking look out for your brothers and your sisters. So, you know, the fact that he makes jokes about it, he fucking laughs, he even thinks that he has memes. Dude, your fucking entire life is a goddamn meme. You're a fucking walking calamity that needs to be put down like a rabid fucking dog. All right? There's so many other creators that hate his fucking guts, from guys like the Curl King, My Liege, fucking Johnny Bravo, Bubba, Saintsaholic. These are all great shows to watch because they trash the shit out of this guy, which is what he deserves. There's nobody better to shit on than somebody that's a complete monster and doesn't fucking have a care in the world to fucking, to have some sort of accountability. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I was gonna mention more about Wes Watson, but honestly, I'm just waiting for him to go to jail because we know it's coming. You know, it's just a matter of when. And after that shit he pulled with that, the 7-foot monster, after he tortured, he didn't torture, but like he beat the shit out of this guy with his friends. And, he's going to have to do time for that. And he's already saying now, like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Trust me, he gives a fuck. No, I've been locked up too. And it's nothing to cry about, but it's nothing to be proud of. All right. So, yeah, if you catch that piece of shit online, just make sure you drop him some hate and give him a couple of these for me. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a great day and, stay yourselves and all that fun shit. And I will see you guys on the other side. So till then, stay free, stay yourselves, and stay cheesy, my friends.
Welcome to Useless Agent, your safe space from stupidity and the magazine scary clown show. You are all fair game in the eyes of the wicked, and we see you. Here we go.
We suck again!
And the greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. What? Are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't even have to take care of ourselves yet. We gotta learn how to care for one another. We're gonna save the fucking planet? The planet has been through a lot worse than us. Been through worse than us. Been through earthquakes, volcanoes, plate tectonics, continental drifts, solar flares, sunspots, magnetic storms, the magnetic reversal of the poles, hundreds of thousands of years of bombardment by comets, asteroids, and meteors, worldwide floods, tidal waves, worldwide fires, erosion, cosmic rays, recurring ice ages.